Hello and welcome back to another English video, Learning English with Alex. I'm so glad you guys are here with me on this cold winter day. Well, it's cold here in British Columbia, Canada. I don't know where you are, but it's cold here. Today's video is a little bit longer than our normal videos. A lot of the learners out there, particularly the in-class learners, our winter break started this Friday. So we're going to have a long winter break with no in-class English for about 3 weeks. So you won't have a chance to get that in-class learning. So in today's video, to help out those students who want to continue their English learning, I would make this video just a little bit longer so you get more practice with listening and speaking. Today's video will really help, of course, your listening and your speaking, but it also will help your reading and writing. In today's video, I want to talk about a grammar point that a lot of you, the English learners out there, requested for me to talk about. And that English grammar point is prefixes. Like always, that grammar point sounds a lot more difficult than it really is, but by the end of this video, I promise it will be very easy to understand. If you are a new viewer to the channel, make sure you get our English videos every week by subscribing below and giving a thumbs up so you let me know that this is the type of grammar that you really do enjoy. Without any further ado, let's get over to the classroom and get started. Okay guys, let's get started with today's video. Now, before we can dive into the lesson and start to learn about prefixes, it's really important to first look at a definition of what a prefix is. So a prefix is a word added in front of a base word to change the meaning of the base word. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but like always when we do our grammar lessons, we will go over many examples. I will explain it very clearly, and by the end of this video, you will have full comprehension and be able to confidently use prefixes in an everyday conversation. Now, first, I want to give you an example of a prefix. So imagine you're sitting at home and you're writing a letter to your friend, and you write for maybe 5-10 minutes. You're writing, and you notice there's a mistake in the last part of the letter. So now you have to erase that mistake and write it again. So if the base word is right, if you add a prefix re, this means to do it again. So you could say, I have to write it again, or you could simply say, I have to rewrite. That means this prefix re, if you ever see it connected to a word that you normally know, re simply means do again. It's that simple, guys. So prefixes, it's just added to the front of another word and it will change the meaning. Now, of course, I'm going to give you many examples, but what I want you to remember is if you see this prefix re, whatever it's connected to, maybe 99% of the time, it means to do that action again. Now, we're going to start with re, which again I said, re means to do something again. Now, what if you have the word build? So, you build something. Maybe you build a car, you build a house, you build a toy. What if you took this prefix re and added it to build and rebuild? What does that mean? You got it. It just means maybe you made a mistake and you have to do it again. So you have to rebuild. Again, if you ever see the prefix re, it means whatever you did, you have to do it again. How about reheat? So perhaps you made a delicious bowl of soup, and you made your bowl of soup at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you notice you still had some more work to do. So you put your bowl of soup on the table and you walk away, and you come back 1 hour later. Now your bowl of soup is cold. Before it was hot. Now it's cold. So what do you need to do? if you added re to heat, reheat, this just means to make it hot again. So maybe you want to reheat your food. Do you see how this works here? If you put re on connected with any other word, it simply means to do something again. How about if you're watching your favorite TV show and there was a part that one of the characters made a comment and you didn't understand what that person said and you want to play that part again. So you want to play that section of the video again. But another way you can say is add re to play and replay. So you can play that part of the movie or the video again and you can watch it again. So by adding re to play, replay, it just means to play a video again or to see something again. So when you think about it, prefixes aren't very hard. It's just something like anything that you do have to practice to get used to it. But our first prefix today that we're learning is re, and re means what? You got it. To do something again. Our next prefix that we're going to study today is un. Un. Now, un connected to any other word means not. For example, you're doing something 1, maybe 2 hours, and you think, okay, I'm finished. I'm finished. Whew, I'm all done. If you put un in front of finish, unfinished, this means not. So you are not finished. You see how this works here? So this first part, finish, and then you add un. If you put it together, unfinished, it means you are not done. Let's try another one. What if I was trying to explain something to you and I said to you, 本当にこれわからないですか?なんか一生懸命説明したのになんでわからない? Okay, sorry, I'm speaking Japanese. But, so maybe if I'm speaking Japanese, that's not clear to you. So you could say, Alex, I don't understand Japanese. That's not clear. Or you can use a prefix and you can take clear and connect it to un, and now it's unclear. So it's not clear. This is really effective when you're talking to someone, when you can make your speech a little bit shorter and make it a little faster. I'm sorry, it's unclear. I'm sorry, it's not clear. The same meaning. Okay, let's try another one. How about this one? You go out, you start a new job, and you meet all of your coworkers, and you try to talk to them, and you hope that your coworkers are friendly. You really want your coworkers to be friendly, but you meet the first coworker, you meet the second coworker, you meet the third coworker, and you think, oh my God, these guys are not friendly. What is another way to say not friendly? You got it. You could just say unfriendly. Unfriendly means the same thing as not friendly. It's just you put the prefix un in front of friendly and you just change the meaning of the base word. I think you guys are getting good at this. Okay, our next prefix is dis. Dis. Now this one I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen quite a bit. For example, words like disagree. So the base word is agree when you agree with someone. But if you put dis in front, you do not agree. So the prefix dis, dis, means not. So I do not agree with you. I disagree with you. Or how about dishonest. Dishonest. So a person who is honest, they always tell the truth. But someone who is dishonest does not tell the truth. Or how about discontinue? If you continue something, you go forward. You continue. But if you discontinue, you stop doing that thing. So if you ever see the prefix dis, D-I-S, dis means not. I hope you guys are still with me. We have a couple more to go. So what if you saw the prefix I am? So normally if you see a word like possible, possible means something that you can do. It is possible for me to cook food. I am not good at cooking, but it is possible. But if I put I am in front of possible, it means not. It means the same thing as dis. Am and dis are the same thing. So if you say impossible, it means not possible. Actually, in the English language, there are 4 prefixes that all mean the same thing, not. And I promise I will explain. But I am in front of a word is another one that means not. So impossible. Or maybe you might see the word polite. But if you put im in front, impolite, it means someone who is rude. They're not kind. They are not polite. Oh my God, she is very impolite. She is not a kind person. And the last one for M, a lot of people say this about me. So if you are a mature person, you are very adult-like. You're maybe very calm. Normally, you don't make a lot of jokes. You're not very silly. But if you are immature, like me, you are very silly. You make a lot of jokes. You like to have a lot of fun. And that's what we will say a person is immature. So again, the prefix im just means not. Okay guys, I hope this video really has helped you understand what a prefix is, how to use a prefix effectively, and when you hear a word that you normally know, like this base word, and it's connected to some type of prefix, I hope you understand that it means probably the opposite of what you think. If you have to, watch this video a couple times. I promise, understanding prefixes really do help your understanding and your speaking skills. Because sometimes you might misunderstand a person if you don't understand these prefixes. Of course, there are a few more, but these are the ones you tend to hear in everyday conversation. Alright guys, I hope you learned a lot today. Until our next video, aloha.